The Last of Us 2, man. The Last of Us 2, man. I'm about done with the game. I had to make this video. At least I thought I was almost done with the game. And then it adds like a 30-minute cinematic cutscene. But listen, man. The Last of Us 2, everybody's hating on my girl, Abby. Okay? I don't know why, but then again, I know why. Because I was hating on my girl, Abby, too. Okay? I saw her, right? Spoiler alert as well. She shoots Jesse. And then you have to play as her for the next 10 to 15 hours of the game, man. And I'm thinking, why? Why is Naughty Dog doing this to me, man? Why am I going to have to play as a 220-pound oxen beef woman with biceps the size of my head? Why am I going to care about this chick's story, okay? And bear with me. I was on the bandwagon. I almost gave up the game. Honest to God, I almost gave up the game because I was like, dude, she killed Joel. She's probably going to shoot Tommy in the head. And she just shot Jesse in the face. He's done, right? Why do I want to play as this woman, right? She's a freaking beast. She's an ox. And then they put you as her. And I'm like, man, I can't believe I have to do this. All the people that you already killed, man. Mel and all those people and Owen and Manny, who Tommy ends up killing. Like, you're like, man, I don't care about this story. It takes you all the way back to Seattle Day 1, except it's like the sequel to her killing Joel. And you're like, man, I don't want to play as this woman. But about an hour to 2 hours into her story, man, I'm more captivated than I was in the beginning of the game. Okay. The story that Abby goes through is insane. Okay? It's nuts, bro. She makes friends with this Scar kid and the Scar kid's sister. What's his name? It's Yara, and then what's his name is Lev. Lev, man. And Lev, you end up liking Lev. You're like, dude, this kid is a machine. And then she ends up liking Lev, and then you end up liking Owen because Owen's actually a good guy. Man, and then you start liking Manny because Manny actually has a sense of humor. And then you actually start to like Abby because behind all the beef and the brawn, there's actually a good woman and a great character arc and great story development. And I feel like I'm making this video because as I get through the game, right? I'm getting through the game, and then you get to the part where her and Ellie finally meet up at the theater. Right? And you're like, shit, bro, it's about to go down. They're about to switch me to Ellie again, and I'm about to roundhouse this chick in the ass. When low-key, I'm thinking Ellie probably weighs, $110, 110 pounds, while Beef Stick over here raises cattle for a living. Literally, guys, I've seen Abby choke out, right? Doesn't shiv, strangle 6'5" men who weigh 285 pounds, man. Strangles them out, and they're like trying to get out of it. They can't because her biceps are huge, man. She curls in the squat rack, and the men say, it's all yours. They don't bitch because her biceps are huge, man. I looked at my biceps after looking at hers, and I thought, what a shame. What a disgrace. My arms are such a disgrace, right? She has a bigger chest than me, than most men. So I'm thinking, okay, you got a 200-pound pure beef cattle stick on one side, and then you got about a $110 girl, Ellie, who's a beast as well. I'm not bashing Ellie, but she's about a $110, and they're gonna duke it out, right? Who wins that fight? The 200-pound cattle stick, ladies and gentlemen. She wins that fight. But the thing is, I thought they were going to put you as Ellie, and you were going to have to fight her after she killed Jesse. They keep you as Abby throughout the whole thing, right? And it's the first time in a long time that I saw Ellie get the shit kicked out of her, man, right? So she had Ellie dead to rights when she killed Joel and let Ellie go. Didn't kill Ellie, didn't kill Tommy. And she shoots Tommy in the face. You think Tommy's dead. About 2 cutscenes later, you find out Tommy's alive. And she chases, but when they're fighting in the theater, right, Ellie gets her nose broken. That shit's bleeding everywhere. Gets her arm snapped like it's a twig, dude. And then Abby has the audacity to take Dina, who's pregnant and sick, and bash her head against the ground 3 to 5 times. Takes out the knife, has it to her throat. And Ellie's like half dead, blood spewing out of her nose, right? Because that shit's broken. Her arm's like twisted behind her back. And she says, no, please, stop. She's pregnant. And Abby looks at Ellie in the eyes and says, good. And she's about to do it. And if it wasn't for my boy Lev, or girl, I don't know if he's a boy or a girl, but if it wasn't for my dude or mistress, Lev, she would have straight up gutted, man. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Dina, she would have been done. Dina would have been done. But no, Lev says, Abby, stop. And what does Abby do? She stops, right? She doesn't kill Dina. She didn't kill Tommy. And she doesn't kill Ellie, even after everything that went on. But I do think that Abby thought Tommy did all of it and Ellie didn't do any of it. Either way, she thought she had vengeance and revenge on Tommy. But Tommy ends up being alive. But either way, 2 times, man. 2 times. Abby has Ellie dead to rights. And what happens, right? It skips. Abby says, I better not see you again throughout my entire life, man, because if I see you, I'm putting an end to you. And she leaves, right? She leaves. And then it does probably like a 1.5 to 2 year, or maybe like even 8 months. I would just say a year. A year time lapse. And Ellie is back on this farmhouse with Dina. And Dina had the kid. And the kid looks great. And Dina's looking good. And Ellie's still looking like she's about $110, 100 pounds. She's looking thin as ever. And they're living a good life. They got cattle, right? They got sheep, a horse, right? I mean, I don't know. That was Tommy's horse. Never mind. But they have cattle. They have a nice house, a baby that they're taking care of. They're in love with each other. And then Ellie starts having PTSD in the barn. And everywhere she starts going, she starts seeing Joel and hearing Joel. And Tommy comes back to the place, right? Tommy comes back, goes to that farmhouse, and says, hey, here is Abby. She's in this location with that kid. And she says, no, I'm not doing that. Dina says, no, we're not doing that. Tommy gets pissed, right? He's got like one eye because he got shot in the face and hit in the leg with a bow. He's pissed and says that she made a promise to me and yada, yada, yada. And Ellie has the audacity in the next cutscene to say, okay, I'm going after Abby again because I can't sleep, I can't eat, I can't live my life because Abby's not dead. 2 times Abby had you dead to rights, man. Okay, let me put in perspective. She killed Joel. She killed Joel because she wanted revenge because Joel killed her dad. It makes sense. Anybody would do it, right? Ellie is doing it right now. It's literally what it is. Ellie is the exact same person as Abby. It's exactly what it is. Right? But she's went after Joel for revenge for killing her father. She killed Joel. She was done. Right? She was done. Just killed Joel. That was it. Ellie kills every single person that Abby loves, man. Kills Manny. Kills Owen, who she loved. She loved Owen. Kills Mel, beats what's her name? Beats Nora to a pulp with a lead pipe while being suffocated by spores, right? And then gets her ass beat by Abby and still has the audacity to say, okay, I'm going back to Santa Barbara, California, and I'm going to finish it. Dude, you got a kid, you got a good-looking honey back at home, and you're going out there. You're going back out there to take care of business after business was already taken care of? I mean, she beat your ass, man. I'm not done with the game yet. I am at the part where Ellie just leaves Dina, and then it puts you back into Abby's shoes, and she's with Lev in Santa Barbara, looking for the Fireflies. And that's where I paused it and I saved the game. Don't tell me the ending, man. I'm not even going to look at the comments. Don't tell me the ending, because honestly, if Ellie goes out there and dies and Abby kills her, I'm not going to feel bad, right? I'm not. But if Ellie goes out there and kills Abby and Lev, my boy or my girl, I am going to be pissed. and I'm not gonna like that ending, man. I am honestly better off Ellie dying for being so stubborn than having Ellie get what she wants, because I'm going to be so pissed, because I love Abby, man. And that's the title of this video, man. I like Abby's story. I like Abby more than I like Ellie. And I hated Abby in the beginning. I almost threw the game out because I was going to have to play as Abby, right? I don't know how Naughty Dog did it. I don't know how they did it, man. But they did it. And the game's outstanding. And Abby's character and story arc in that development is incredible. Man, she is a beast. She's a good person. She's a machine. She's an animal, right? She's an art of machinery, ladies and gentlemen, dude. She eats 93%, 7% fat beef. I mean, she's a freaking cattle stick, dude. I can't bear that enough. I feel like, this is kind of going off topic and I'm about to end the video, but I feel like there needs to be more female protagonists with the strength of Ellie and Abby, man. And I think the only other one that I could put in perspective that I could rate is Lara Croft from Tomb Raider. That's it. Right? There needs to be more female protagonists with this type of strength. It's incredible to see, and you feel like a badass doing it. You get the crossbow, and then you feel like you're Daryl Dixon, man. And Abby's choking out 300-pound men. She's shooting people with a crossbow, right? She's carrying around a hunting pistol and shooting it with one hand, like it's nobody's business, you know? It's incredible. And then she's scared of heights. She's doing all this shit, and she's scared of heights. It's insane. That's the weakness. Heights. You know? Oh, a 350-pound, 6'8" man? No problem. I'm going to choke him out with my huge biceps. But a little ladder and some heights? Nah, man. I'll take the scenic route and go around, and it'll be another 3 hours. I don't know. The game's incredible, though. I hope all you guys are enjoying it. I hope all you guys are playing it, even if you do hate Abby like how I did. But bear with me, man. Her story arc and the things that you get to do with Abby and the different weapons that you also get to use, it's a joyride, man. And I cannot wait to beat the game. I just hope it doesn't end how I think it might end. And I hope it ends on a good note, man. And I hope, honestly, if both of them live, I'm cool with it. But Ellie's pissing me off, man. It's like, let it go. Let it go. Dead to rights 2 times, and you're still fighting it, thinking a third time's a chance. Listen, man. I'm not gonna feel bad, man. I love Ellie. I love that story arc. Playing as her is incredible. But when it comes down to it, man, Abby has been through a shit ton in the past 3 days in the game, from Seattle Day 1 to Seattle Day 3. She's been through a shit ton of stuff, and she doesn't deserve to die. And neither does Lev, because Lev's a beast, right? That's the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave your comments down below. And leave a like if you did enjoy. If you dislike it, dislike the video. But, you know, always recommend leaving a like, man. It gets the video out to other people. So, I love you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hope all you guys are loving The Last of Us 2. And until next time, peace.